I
Okay,
too am using telephone.
good. Hi, everybody. This is Backlog Grooming on Feb 4th.
Hi, Radhika.
Hi,
Hello,
Rick
Radhika.
and Siva and Pune
Hi,
team.
Siva.
Hi, Eric.
Okay, hope you are all seeing my screen now.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll just go from the top. Uh, Update CPO redesign mockups. I think mockups are all done, I believe,
Hmm.
right?
We are in the LCPO phase.
We are in the
LOE.
LOE phase.
LOE phase.
So maybe this can be closed. Then research and create LOE. I think Pratik and group were working on it. So create and deploy RC home page asset. I think it's JS1. So mid-year price increase. So this is being done and hope to go live today. Still waiting from Chad on one thing actually. So the latest RX model has crafted line removed from the data. So we just need a confirmation. Do we need to remove it or we just need to still keep it for RX hybrid? So that is the only thing waiting on this task. Mostly it'll it'll be completed today. And there are a lot of stuff in bugs and support. And I think all these are releasing. This is also releasing. Lexus Chrome buttons on FIR misaligned. This is in the trunk. And as a developer,
I removed the web analytics file from LCPO. So
okay,
it's currently in QA. It'll be out for next week's release.
okay, great.
So the next one is 5868 is the 360-degree view thing. So it will be out for next week release.
Next week.
Yeah.
Oh, not this week. You already checked in, right?
Yeah, I checked it on Sunday night.
I thought you checked in for branch cut. No, next week it's going on.
Next week it's going. 4:15 to 2.
Okay. Uh,
Well, I'll change mine to be 413 222.
Yeah.
yeah, for the things that are releasing. Yep. Modal submenu with issue.
Mobile sub.
Mobile, sorry. Think Sandesh is working on it. It's in the review. So release support, I think it's doing it. Class cast exception. As a developer fix this one.
No, the LCPO things I haven't worked on it.
Okay.
So there are two things. One is the thank you to exception and class cast exception. So one among this I'll be working tomorrow. So
Yeah,
and
maybe we can move
the other
the
one I'll be removing out.
yeah.
I'll see which one I can complete in one day, and I'll just keep it and I'll remove the other one tomorrow from the sprint.
Okay. Um, so this is to remove the SEO fix. Um, which SEO fix is it
Oh, this will be
mentioned?
any SEO fixes that I need to remove will need to happen after the release. So this will be Thursday, tomorrow.
No, and this story doesn't have any information.
It does. It's tied to. So
Where
you've got a
is
parent story on it. PS Lex 573. If you click that story and you look in the comments, I think it's in the comments or somewhere. Well, it's tied to 5783. So if you look at 5783,
578 Chrome buttons misaligned?
so when that fix goes out, then I'll
Okay.
remove the hack.
Okay, so it is for tomorrow, right then?
It looks like 5783, even though 5783 isn't targeted, it's in trunk right now, so it should go out. It's going to go out next week, isn't it?
Okay, and we don't need this in this release, right?
But
I mean, in
it's
this
tied
print.
to that story.
Okay.
So-
Oh, that's why it came in.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see it on the
This
news
one.
status. It's got a little thing above it. It says it's tied.
Okay. This is also 57831, I think.
Yeah,
Is it both the same?
it's probably duplicate.
Oh, you created one and Ruth created one, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Might just need to remove one.
Yeah, I'll look at these.
Okay. So this is the one that I already mentioned. So Alexis contact us form repopulate. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to work on this either actually. So I was working on media price increase and acceptance test. So once that media price is done, tomorrow I'll take a look at this. This is also remove short-term fix for mobile sub nav. We have okay. This is for the Sandesh was working on. Is this some temporary fix? Okay, once this is done, maybe he need to do remove the temporary fix for this, I think. But I'm not sure why do we need it in this print.
Probably we can just remove this one also from this.
I think you created it, Eric. Can you verify like if it can be moved to next print or do we need to do this release tomorrow?
Yeah, I will look at it for sure.
Okay. And it doesn't have a any also actually.
Oh, it doesn't have a setting, yeah.
Yeah. Before now I'll assign it to you or you
Well,
can
we'll
look
see.
into see it.
So the permanent fix. Oh, the permanent fix is in QA2 right now. Or in
So
code review. I mean.
So
yeah,
which means it's going to go only live next
next
week.
Thursday.
We can remove that out
Yep.
of the
I'll remove it out right now.
Okay.
create a future sprint. You can just add it to.
Okay, I'll wait. Tell me when you're done and I'll move it.
Mhm. So these are all operations tasks. I'll skip those. Um, technical debt lead submission refactor. This is today. It's releasing, right? I mean, today night. Yeah. Okay. NVA disclaimer to use Knockout JS. I think this is in TDD, and yeah, this is in QAS.
Where
So
is that?
this is
I'm
in
just looking for the
QA2.
date to the today's food.
Okay. Then header footer stories all are going in today's
Tonight?
release.
Yep.
Yeah, tonight. Okay.
Yep.
Vehicle compare.
All good.
All right, vehicle compare.
Yeah.
So one of the tasks that's done is the iframe widget. It's the only widget, well, not the only, it's one of the only widgets that we have that is available to any page anywhere in our site. So we don't need to adjust the widget filter or anything. So that's done. The story I have for review is in QA2. I added the compare vehicle flex page in the QA2, and yeah, so it's ready to be messed with in QA2. There was a small issue that was pointed out in fisheye in code review that there was a space in layouts XML, which is preventing the widgets from being loaded. So I fixed that, checked it in, and it should be. I just looked at the bamboo, and it's going to take another 30 minutes before it's going to be out there. So it should be out there when we get out of this meeting. And then the rich text widget should be. We should have that ready soon. That'd be the next story 5893.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to jump down to the very bottom of that list. So the other task that I have is 5901 is set up individual contexts. This one will stay here until next week.
This is to do in the production after release.
Right. So I did it in QA2.
Okay.
But I want to do it. We need to do it again in production. But it'll be a master site task next week. So as part of this task, I'll write documentation for fast track to follow for master site next week. So we can probably take this one out.
593.
We could move this to back
To next
to
week.
the next
So
week.
I'll do that one.
Yeah.
So 593 allowing the rich text widget on dealer site, right? I mean on BD page. Is that for dealer sites? Is this change?
It'll be for dealers, but the pages are all locked down anyway. So
Yeah. We already have the rich text widget available for on the VD page, right? Why do we?
no. You're seeing it because I checked it
He
in.
did it.
Yeah.
Ah,
I checked it
okay.
in for this mobilized Lexus project I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
with Chad, and I'm going to revert all those changes, but keep the rich text for this project. So I'm kind
Okay.
of balancing two things here.
Okay.
That's why you have access right now.
I understand.
But this is for good, right? We'll allow rich text for VD forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to move this one out too. So carry on.
Okay. And
You have some time.
you are doing it right? Add
Yeah.
the rich text widget in
5894.
content.
So I actually did the changes, finding some deviation on the mobile presentation. So trying to identify how we can fix it out. I'm on target for the Friday deadline.
Okay. So this is omniture tags, and so Eric, did you provide all the information to him?
No, I have not yet. I
Oh,
plan on doing that today though, and I will send an email before I leave today to
okay.
Pratik, who also pinged me, and I will send that to you, Pratik. Come and look for it.
Okay. So one task that haven't been taken in compare vehicles is configure iframe widget for vehicle compare on compare vehicles.
Sandesh is supposed to work.
I mean, yeah, but he's already doing one thing. So is this also needed for the release, or it's kind of a thing for fast track or something like
So
that?
this is which one is it?
5899, this one.
5899.
Configure the iframe widget for vehicle compare.
Oh, this
This
is
is just
a
a configuration, right?
yeah, it's a configuration, and it's mainly to do the configuration and document it. Um, it shouldn't take 4 hours. It should
He,
take like 10 minutes. But what he needs to do is put the URL into, or drop the iframe widget onto the page, put the URL in, and resize the page so it looks good. It fits the widget, and then just document those steps somewhere for Fast Track to do next week. So it's
it's nothing to do with the code change. It's
the
just documenting
yep,
and
and
stuff, right?
and
So,
hopefully does not take 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
so he knows what to do. Steve wants. I think he added a comment.
Yeah, okay, so I'll respond to that comment. I see it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he put at Eric, and I
Oh,
never
you
saw
didn't
it.
get.
So
But this. Okay, okay.
that
You
doesn't.
created it, but so you didn't get it.
No, I don't. No, I don't get any
We
So
emails.
had
you are
to
the
use.
reporter.
Yeah, even still.
Even then, you didn't get it. Oh,
So I'll
okay.
look at it. If you're
Yeah,
telling me to
yeah.
refresh, it's because I removed that story. I'm gonna do it again. So
Okay.
don't refresh yet.
Don't refresh.
So I'm gonna grab another story.
So compare vehicles thing is on track
Yeah.
for this release for this week. So acceptance test. Great. So this is about the acceptance test stories. So Neeraj and me were working on it. So yesterday today morning we got one error in prod actually where the tests were failing. One test is failing only on prod. I think Neeraj fixed it, but it's a branch build. So we are just ignoring for now. Yeah. So and so regarding my thing, so I was looking at the acceptance tests and I have created some test suits which needs to be run in QAs, and I have requested the RM team to create that. And I have removed these tests as part of a build for now because we are creating a test suite in the acceptance test. Okay. This random pixel tag thing, I think we are looking into it, but could you please move it into in progress, Neeraj, like with the things that you're working on? I think all are related, but yeah, we'll just keep track of it in the Jira. And the next thing is, so I think we should have some goal around this acceptance test to have it by the next week at least. We should have all the tests successful in QA3 and QA2 to make a release support better, and we should not have any failures for the person who is doing the release support. Maybe that we can have a goal by next week.
Yeah.
Turn on feature rollout switch for header footer story. Okay, this is the
Tomorrow.
one for tomorrow. Okay, great. Uh, think everything is good.
See what we have.
For the next sprint. So
Okay, so I updated. I don't know if you want to see that, but I removed one of the two stories for the same effort, and
okay,
then moved I think three stories to the backlog, or if not to backlog, to next week's sprint. Let's see. They're all mine. Yeah, three.
yeah,
All right, so Pony team probably has or might have some other things to move to the backlog.
yeah. Move to the next sprint.
Feature sprint.
Yeah,
Um,
and that.
yeah. So okay, and I might need to create stories for this hackathon thing, right? Um, for the for the things working on. Yeah. So if possible, Pune team, create some stories for the
Hello. Say hi.
Continue. What you were saying.
Pune team create stories for the hackathon thing for the theming in the future sprint, so that we'll have a track of it. And okay, so
What do we have in the backlog?
oh, this is the one for this is already there, right?
How many
Feature
rollout
rollout
switch?
switch remove 5877.
Oh, so tomorrow we're gonna switch it on, and the story is there to remove it. So that's
Oh,
supposed to
okay.
be
The
there.
rollout switch to be removed. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay,
Okay, makes sense.
okay. Um,
More acceptance test broken in domain areas.
yeah, so this is the one that I was talking about in yesterday's call.
Yeah.
So merchandising team is doing some consolidation, so I thought like we can also give them our Lexus this. So mm,
So Neeraj,
this seems to be already started working on, so maybe we can move this to next.
operation now needs to align up.
Yeah, remaining is 4 is there. Correctly when multiple hours are configured on hours and directions and about this page.
It is closed and reopened. I don't know what this story is all about. Do you know what is this? Operation hours needs to align correctly when multiple hours are configured on hours and photos page. Have any idea, Eric? 4850?
Yeah, I'm looking at the screenshot. It doesn't look. It's
It
not lined up perfectly, so
where is not lined up. I mean,
Can you see who's the reporter?
root.
he's already put 4 hours into this.
Yeah, actually, I think this is a parent story, and it has the subtasks, and those are closed. So maybe I'll just comment if it is still needed or not. Okay. Depending on where we have, we can get this one. Remove temporary fix for VMG display in Lexus master site. This should not go right, Siva, in the next week because next week itself the fix is going.
Yeah, we would be removing on next Thursday, which means next week. Next week release. We can have it in the
Okay, temporary fix we can remove. Okay.
yeah. we just hide that
Yeah,
icon,
yeah,
right?
removing the height thing. Removal of feature rollout switch. So this can also go next week, I guess, because we will be enabling the.
He actually needs to work on it, right?
Yeah, yeah. He can work on next week.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I
Okay.
meant. Hmm. Remove feature. Actually, we have a lot of feature rollout stories.
So this is
That's the thing they want,
this
right?
guy's.
Switch.
Switch and remove switch. And I think we should have some way of automatic checkbox, like
Delete
once
the
you
coda.
delete it, something like that.
Maybe. So this is actually Evox removal. Sorry, not
New
Evox.
inventory disclaimer
Disclaimers,
removal.
disclaimer removal.
But we haven't thought about it. I don't know what is the final decision made. Removal feature rollouts. We need to move it to inventory settings, or we
Yes,
have to
we
keep it,
have to
right?
move it to inventory settings and introduce the locking feature. Vishudi was supposed to work on this week since he's out and nobody has taken the task, I guess. So
We'll move
probably
it to
we'll
next.
move it to the next week and we'll get this
Yeah.
done.
And this is the same thing, I think. Both are related. Velocity template and vehicle view
Hmm.
builder. Okay, LDA offers no. Performance improvement no. Responsive LCPU mockup and LOE. Production issue with masthead getting hidden in iPad.
Should we
Okay.
make a recording just for Chad to play over and over? Are we going to start LCPO LOE?
Masthead getting hidden in iPad.
IE7 or iOS 7?
Maybe we'll move it. If nobody has it, then we can take it. Do you think we have enough stories?
We have more than enough story
Yeah, I don't
because
think
we are
we
going to
Yeah,
carry forward a lot of story from the current sprint.
current sprint, right? Yeah.
And supposedly some hackathon story also will be there.
Yep. Hackathon story will be there, so maybe we can remove this from the.
So
Do
they
you
are going
guys
to work
want
on the theming thing and they are going to come up with a document. So we'll
the
review that.
plan thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll review that tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Eric is going to work on FIR3. You are on that task, right? So you know what we run, so we don't need any kind of an estimate or something.
Or do you think we need to create a story or something?
I thought we weren't supposed to make stories. We're not supposed to do. We're supposed to go and do the work and be done with it, right?
But the plan.
We need to come up with a plan and then go into the hackathon. The plan is not. I mean, in the hackathon session, we are not going to do the planning.
Right. And so who needs this plan and where does it go?
So if you are working on it, you need to come with a plan.
This is it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
another work day. I don't understand why we're doing this. It's way too complicated. It's becoming a giant team effort.
So,
It's frustrating.
so
It should
on the
be
hackathon session, nobody is going to look into the emails what Chad is going to send unless it's going to be a P1 or something. So everything we have a filter and we are going to concentrate only on tech debt items,
Mhm.
nothing nowhere related to what we work on the sprint or something. So if we find that it is a tech debt and burden on the dev team, if we can clear that out, yeah, we are going to take that during the hackathon session. So we just need to make sure that we come up with an understanding. Okay, this is the one that we are going to take during the hackathon, and we are going to get it finished. So that initial step of plan, just a kickstart.
how we did that.
Okay. So if you are
I think we
confident
have
on it,
some already here regarding migrate Lexus to FIR version 3.
yeah.
Some epics are there. I don't know if these are still valid or.
I don't know. When it was first presented, it sounded like a great idea to get something finished, and now it sounds like something we're just going to have another, like a mini sprint. Like we all have to work on our plan and have this thing done. And came up with a really good idea of not having it Friday.
Yeah, yeah. He told that we have some deadlines and all, right? So
Yeah.
for the compare and the CPU
Vehicle
stuff.
compare.
Yeah.
So
I think we need to
it's not
talk
going
with.
to it's not going to affect us though. It's only for them because by our Friday the branch cut is already done. So we should have fixed our and whatever we need to check in, we should have done it by tomorrow.
Yeah, but the plan was to start there and
Yeah.
continue here, something like that. So
Yes. Ritesh responds to it. I'm not sure. Wait and see.
Alright.
Anything else?
okay, I think that's it. And do you want to see any backlog thing remove or no? Okay, so we have done with the backlog grooming here, and if you feel any stories needs to be modified or needs to put into future sprint, please feel free to do that. Um, okay, thank you
Yeah.
guys. It's all done.
Thanks for